Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly focus for April the 29th through to May the 5th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate your presence. Let's get right to the cards. Oh my goodness. They're alive. There we go. And our underlying energy for this week is the Hierophant. A Hierophant tells me that you have some kind of wisdom that people want, that people are attracted to. There's something about you teaching, leading, or people are just being drawn to you for your sage advice, your wisdom, your knowledge. So they may be seeking advice, they may be seeking clarity, they may be seeking some kind of leadership to lead them through a certain patch of their life or lead them in a professional way. Maybe you are becoming an instructor, a teacher, a leader of a small task group. Maybe it could be that you've decided to join a volleyball team and they've made you the captain of the team or something. But there's something here that people are drawn to you. It could also be that you are entering a learning experience spiritually as well. But I'm thinking it's more of people being drawn to you this week. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles has been probably the frequent flyer most that has been showing up the most this week for everybody, saying that the universe is listening. God, our angels, our guides are listening to what we are asking for, of what we are talking about, of what we are working towards. And the answer is, to your question, yes. So if you're looking for ways for prosperity to come in, abundance, happiness, joy, love, there is a resounding yes as your very first card here. So the only limitations, the only barriers are the ones that you decide to put into place, because they have created a path for you of great success, great abundance, great happiness, joy, and love. We have the Chariot. The Chariot is one where we want to pull back a little bit. We want to think through our steps prior to going down that path. Right now we are in the darkness. We are in full moon energy. So we are in a time of completions and endings. And so pushing ourselves forward may not be the best answer right now for us. We want that fog to lift. We want the clarity, the understanding, the knowledge, the wisdom to come in. We want to see down that path before we go down it. We want to make sure that there's not obstacles in our way, or what obstacles are in our way, so that we can combat it effectively. Or we want to see, is that a dead end? Or is there a light at the end of this tunnel? Is this the way I want to go forward? So we need to gather a little bit more information. We need to just hold back a little bit before just rushing right into that path, giving the resounding yes that maybe we want to give. So if we can hesitate, if we can pull it back a little bit, if we can think it through, if we can ask some qualifying questions, all the better for us being strong in our path going forward. We also have the Emperor. The Emperor is, I see him looking at spirit there, right? That light that is on the side of the card there, on the other side of the moon. The Emperor is looking intensely at it. So it is about prayer. It is about meditation. It is about making the plan. It is about making the strategy. It is expecting the things that you are setting out for in life, that you are building, that you are creating, that you are inventing, that you are the mastermind behind, that you expect it to show up the way you see it or better. You are highly intuitive with this energy. You are also very much the diplomat. So this is a time when you can negotiate things. We have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, maybe you felt blocked. Maybe you felt like you couldn't go forward in some way, in some form. You are blindfolded here, but as you start to kind of gain a balance within yourself and being able to take that step back and breathing, you realize that you are blindfolded. You remove the blind because your hands are free. And when you remove that blindfold, you see the way forward. It could be a new perception or a new sense of information or intelligence coming in, some kind of knowledge coming in, giving you a clearer sense of how to go forward, of how to take those first steps or those next steps in your life. And the Six of Pentacles. There is a little bit of work to be done with your balance this week. Walk by a shoreline, listen to the waves crash against the rocks, or go for a walk through nature and listen to the birds sing. Get in that peaceful state, meditation, prayer. Now, I'm kind of seeing this card this week almost as a helping hand of what you truly feel you need in order to step forward in the way that you want, into the path that you want. Maybe something's missing, something that you feel is very necessary in order to really take that chance on yourself, to take that risk, to go forward into an uncharted territory perhaps, an unknown experience perhaps. And so that arrives. It could be a person, it could be a thing, it could be a new environment you find yourself in. But something comes, something gives you this guiding hand, something gives you something that allows you to move forward in the way you want. So pay attention to what is being shown to you, what is being offered to you, what is being said to you. It may hide little clues so that you get the realization of how to really move forward, how to take that step, how to branch into something strong and wonderful. But I get this a little bit of imbalance going on here. And so it would be a good time for allowing healing in, meditation, Reiki clearing, chakra meditations, clearing your chakras in some way. Would all be beneficial, even smudging, okay? For work and career, we have the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands. This is a time when you're going to stop. You're going to say, okay, I want to go forward in this way, this new beginning, this new start. And you're asking for protection. You're asking for wisdom to come in. You're asking for clarity and understanding. Maybe you need the energy or the time or the resources to do whatever you need. There's also a part of this that is saying that you really need to understand what you need in order to go forward and what is actually weighing you down, pulling you down, what isn't necessary for that path forward. It could be, once again, it could be people, it could be things. And also don't share a lot of your dreams, your desires, your passions with others. Okay, the close circle, absolutely, but I almost get like somebody would use your words against you or use your words to better their path forward. And I always use the elevator story, right? It's Monday morning, we're going up to work, you and a buddy in the elevator, and you go, I had this fabulous idea this weekend on how we could increase productivity in the workshop by doing this. And you go on to explain yourself, and your friend is nodding encouragingly, saying that's a great idea. And yeah, you tell them that you're going to hit the washroom before going into work, but as soon as you get in the office, you're going to approach the boss. And by the time you get into the office, there's your friend from the elevator shaking hands with the boss. He's already sold it to the boss, acting like it was their idea, and you get nothing out of it. So we kind of have to be very careful of the backstabbers and the people who mean us ill, people who want to tear us down, perhaps only so that they look better. When it comes to love and relationships, we have the Five of Swords and the King of Pentacles. The Five of Swords is a healthy ego. It's about listening. It's about being present. It's about being present and listening to what people are telling us in our lives when it comes into our relationships. And what our best friends are saying to us, what our partners, our significant others, and even children, parents, aunts, and uncles, the people who we hold dear to our heart. Some are giving us some great advice. Some are sharing some wisdom to us. Others are just criticizing us. And so we need to know what energies to block and what energies to listen to and take in take in a serious note in our heart and see how we can be present, more present in that relationship, stronger in that relationship, more giving in that relationship, more supportive in that relationship, and we expect the same back. There is great abundance to be had in the relationships this week. So maybe it's that wedding proposal, maybe a planning to expand the family, a new baby. Maybe it could even be where you decide to do some kind of home-based business together jointly, or work it out that you can do something and they help in some way, or they are doing something and you help in some way. But there is this abundance, and abundance isn't always money. Abundance can very well be that peace of mind, that feeling of total love, being surrounded by the people we love. And it's very rich for you this week. So if you can have some kind of little family gathering or something like that, I think that would be something that would be beautiful, that would add to the week, that would create some memories. But it's about growing the richness of the relationship. And choosing what relationships that you are going to grow that wealth of love and acceptance and support. And there might be even some things that you want to do to bring in that kind of energy, to bond in a stronger way. We have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is about rolling up our sleeves and getting to work. To give it our best, even if we don't think anybody's watching. Under this card, usually somebody is watching, somebody's taking notes, somebody's paying attention to who we are, what we're doing, and how we are going about doing it. So there could be job offers coming, there could be new friendships coming, there could be things within the community where they want you to be a part of the growth. But wherever you are putting your energy, wherever you are putting your focus for those new beginnings, those new starts, you hold the paintbrush here to your tomorrow. You are essentially painting the pathway forward. So think about your brush strokes. Think about what you really want to be in that path going forward. Start imagining it in your mind. Start making out some kind of... we do have the Emperor down here, so making some kind of plan, some kind of strategy to step towards your goals, your dreams, your desires, knowing that it's going to be one step at a time, knowing that it's going to involve work and dedication, commitment. We have the Strength card. The Strength card is about embracing your strength and embracing your courage and taking a risk on yourself. Walking with a sense of integrity and going after your goals and your dreams, knowing that you can do this, knowing that other people will support you, they love you, they want to help you in some way. There's some kind of trust factor going on here between the people that you are working with. That is, it's about walking with a sense of integrity. Being courageous enough to take that risk on yourself. Being strong enough to weather any storm that you happen to meet along the way. And we have the Two of Pentacles. You're juggling a lot this week. A lot of things are going to end up on your plate. There's a lot of things to do, see, people to talk about, conversations to have. It's like you've got everything happening all over the place. Remember to take some time to rest. You don't need to, it's like you're constantly trying just to keep all the balls going in the air, like you're juggling everything, trying to make it all work. Delegate some things. Ask some people for help. Okay, don't put it all on yourself. But I think this is, you're going to see what is a priority, what is important, and allow some of those balls to drop that really somebody else can do, somebody else can care about, or it's really not going to matter in the big picture. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.